Khushi and this is my channel IELTS by Khushi. In this video, we will understand IELTS General Training Reading Format. To do so, we will look at the duration of the test, we will understand the type of passages that you will come across, and also we will look at the type of questions that you will get in your exam. So let's start. IELTS General Training Reading Test is for 1 hour. The reading test has 3 passages. The test has a total of 40 questions. Now let's look at the type of passages that you will come across during your IELTS reading test. IELTS General Training Reading Test is designed to test your ability to read and to understand passages of different topics and nature. For general training reading, the topics are to test you in everyday life situations. Types of passages. First passage will test your skills for social survival. You may get a flyer from a newspaper promoting an event or a poster advertising a campaign. Second passage will test your reading skills for workplace survival. This passage concentrates on a professional context and can include contracts, training materials, and job descriptions. Third passage will be a general reading passage. This section focuses on more advanced text that features more difficult structures. These materials have more of a general context and can include books, magazines, and newspapers. Let's see what type of questions you will come across during this test. In IELTS General Reading Test, you will come across 11 type of questions. The first is multiple choice type questions. You need to choose the answer that you think is the best suitable. Also, in some of the cases, you may need to choose 2 from the given options. The second type of question is true, false, and not given questions. These type of questions ask you to identify information given in the passage. If the statement made in the question says the same as the text, then the answer is true. If it does not convey the same exact meaning, then the answer is false. If the discussed information is not present in the passage, then the answer is not given. The third type of questions is yes, no, and not given. These type of questions ask you to check for the author's view. If the statement says the exact same thing as what the author says, well, then the answer is yes. If the meaning is different, then the answer is no. And if the discussed information is not present in the text, then the answer is not given. Fourth type of question is matching information questions. These questions require you to match information asked in the question with the paragraph that contains the information. Fifth type of questions is matching heading questions. In these type of questions, you will be provided list of headings. You will now need to identify the paragraphs to which the heading matches. There may be more options in the list than the paragraphs. In such cases, there is only one correct answer for each heading. Sixth type of question is matching features questions. It will provide small pieces of information. You need to match these pieces to the correct option. Seventh type of question is matching sentence endings. You will be provided with half a sentence and a list of options. You need to match the two. Eighth type of question is sentence completion questions. It will ask you to complete a partial sentence. You need to find the information required from the text to answer the questions. Ninth type is summary, text, note, flowchart completion questions. Such questions ask you to fill out the correct information in the blanks provided. There will be no accompanying list of options. Instead, you will find the correct information in the text and you will have to fill in the blanks. 10th is diagram label completion questions. These questions require you to fill in the blanks in the given diagram. Once again, you will find the correct information in the text and you will have to fill in the blanks. So our last, that is 11th type of questions is short answer questions. You will be given the questions and you need to identify the answers from the passage. Now, please note that these are not the answers where you write full sentences or paragraphs. These answers will be not more than 3 words or a number. So do not worry, none of these questions are difficult to answer. Now, I would like to add a very important point here. Every question comes with a set of instructions that you need to follow without any fail. Failure to do so will lead to the answer being marked wrong. So, that's the end of the format for IELTS General Training Reading Test. I hope you found this video useful. So before leaving, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also do watch all the videos that I have posted earlier, as they will help you to prepare for your IELTS test. If you still have any queries, feel free to contact me through my Instagram, which is by the name of IELTS by Khushi, or also you can comment below. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe, and do press the bell icon above to get notified about my upcoming videos. Thank you guys.